like PaoZ. And PaoZ played fantastically in that set as well. So it was a great game. And this is the original combo. Normally, Enki plays with Sky sometimes, but they're mainly because PaoZ's been gone. This is the original term pair.
All right.
So we're going to see this.
So for once, we're actually not starting on Smashville, which I really appreciate.
Yeah. So Prismatics, Sodrek, and SIC, who is unteamed.
Yes.
Against Enki and PaoZ. Why did I forget that he played Captain Falcon? I feel so bad. There are a lot of French sheiks back in the day, basically.
That is true. That is true.
Okay, so Enki looking like he was a bit lost, but does make the recovery. That Pikachu recovery is quite good. So, holding shield in the center. The limit is on Sodrek as well, and he's one of those meticulous players who's just so good at micromanaging everything he's doing. His movement, his
you say that
selection.
as he misses his limit cross slash. I mean, it happens to the best, but just the timing was less.
Yeah, I'm meaning more about his overall micro play than
that is
those
true.
big
His play in general is amazing, and right now they got a lot of pressure actually on the red team. They managed to just keep them locked up in a really small space.
Although Enki gets the spike hitbox into the sweet spot of Thunder and does take that stock against SIC.
Yeah. But meanwhile, we still have Sodrek, who's basically a fresh stock almost. While the red team is both in kill percentage. So this could go either way right now. It's still, I would call this even.
Ooh, yeah, big hit. It looked like a back air from what I saw.
So the big thing we actually have to look out.
That was the first duel. And he gets a spike as well. Great stuff from PaoZ to see that. He knew that he was down, got as deep as he could to get that down air. That was good vision from PaoZ.
And the thing about Wario's bike is the moment he jumps off, he cannot ledge snap. It has a little bit of a delay.
Yeah.
So he made use of that properly by going for that spike.
So both blue team members have a grab confirm KO, either a throw to waft or a throw to finishing touch.
Exactly. I was about to mention that both blue team members have like a very game-changing move in limits and the waft. So that's something that could just turn the tides instantly, basically.
They both players take their side. Both teams take their side. Well, that was interesting. Maybe I think ran up good shield. Ooh, couldn't see anything, couldn't get anything from it.
He tried to get the dash attack in to mix up the DI, I think. That's
great stuff from Enki. Enki really putting in this work. 2-stock lead for the red team. Now they need to I'm going to say again, they need to mitigate this early damage and just kind of rack up as much percentage before they lose their stocks. Or they just need to completely okay, good. Forward air, landing into grab. Tries to follow up with a forward smash, but does not.
It was a little bit early with the trigger. And,
there's a
stage spike with the down air, and it's just enough to get rid of Enki's stock. And suddenly it looks a lot better for blue team. Because PaoZ...
However you want to say it. I just say PaoZ.
PaoZ,
despite it being a Z, I don't know.
He's in kill percent right now, and...
Good back air.
So right now, just if we can get an early kill on the Pikachu, it's suddenly all the way in blue's favor.
Yeah.
Very strong stage control for the red team right now, just a moment ago, but now Sodrek is just pushing both players to the ledge.
The most important thing here is Sodrek is hanging on to percentage. He's not even taking hits, and they're managing to rack Captain Falcon up, so it's almost an even game here. If they can just keep adding that percentage up, it's going to be a lot closer than it needs to be. Enki has been the one doing the majority of the big hits. He's been doing he's been finding those KOs. So PaoZ is off. Oh, he could have found perhaps potentially another knee, but he's just not found one just yet. He needs to be a bit more. There it is. I like that idea of going for the knock-up into the Thunder, but I think that 3-part combo would have been better if it was just that knee.
Yeah, I agree.
Captain Falcon goes for a high recovery.
And now both the red team off stage.
Gets a tech. Very nice. Gets a tech. That's beautiful. Beautiful recovery.
Brilliant teamwork as well. Throwing out the Thunder just to save PaoZ.
PaoZ is really in danger. A little bit too much for him, unfortunately.
And that's it.
There's the up air as well.
So we have a very close but very great game one for both teams.
Yeah. Now, you could see, you know, Enki and PaoZ aware that they didn't win, but they did very, very well then. They had a lot positive to take away from that. They had the lead. They just kind of, I think definitely at the end, Sodrek and SIC really increased their intensity.
Yeah.
And definitely, they got a lot more patient and they it was intense, but they managed to slow down the way in which they kind of aggressed, because when they got the aggression, they were quick and fast, and that's where the intensity was. But they would allow themselves a lot more space. They weren't getting attacked too much, as you saw. So just took like, no percent in that last stock, and they managed to work through 2 entire stocks of both teams.
Exactly, and he did the same on the first stock, because by the time everybody was above 100, he was still sitting at 60.
Yeah,
he is not really easy to target right now, because both. Obviously, it's hard to get to Cloud, but there's also a Wario standing in front of it. So it's actually really difficult for that team. I think what they need is more offensive. Like they need to just break through their wall, basically. Yes. Like Enki just did with a quick attack, instantly just going around the Wario, instantly towards the Clouds.
Yeah, getting that. Well, we can't really call it a gentleman because it happens automatically. Oh, there's a good tech as well, of course. There's going to be a tech. That would have been a nice. Drags him down. Another tech. I've yet to see the knee of justice, and I'd like to see one. Great usage of just that aerial mobility to kind of keep himself airborne enough so that when he did land with the down air, he did get the auto-cancel frames.
I saw the down throw from Wario and I was expecting the limit instantly, but then I realized that what Sodrek did notice and I didn't was that the fact that Falco was actually on low percent. Oh, the quick attack actually hitting PaoZ out of the limit, and then PaoZ actually killing Enki with the back air.
Yeah, with the back air, yeah. Really a bit of a shame. I can see why he threw the attack out, but, you know, unfortunately the timing was just a little bit off.
Exactly. The intentions were good, but it just happened to not work out in their favor.
That was huge! Just charged it up and went through the bike straight into Wario as well. I'm not quite sure on Wario's profession, but I'm going to say builder. Just cause. Plumbers and builders. Straight into the builder. Oh, nice. Getting that very top there. The thundercloud hitting the very beginning of the hitbox.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, just making sure.
It's like... it would have been only more optimal if you actually got the spike hitbox, but sadly that didn't happen, and that's a very good punish by Sodrek.
Yeah, the Raptor boost was a bit of a tricky one to kind of land.
It was a very Randy move, in my opinion.
Yeah, powerful, but you have to be landing it when you're definitely going to be safe. Teams is not the best place for a raw Raptor boost.
I agree with that one.
Dash attack will land it. That's the first stock for Sodrek. That's, you know, he's hanging on for a long time. It's
once again mostly just SIC trying to take the forefront if both teams have grouped up, basically. But when they're on a 1v1, then Sodrek is just most of the time outplaying his opponents.
Forward tilt will take it, yeah. It's strong enough.
Oh,
there's the waft as well. Huge play. 2 instant stocks. 2-stock lead. Now, can Enki and PaoZ do what Sodrek and SIC did in the last game?
Well, they're already trying, because you just saw that Pikachu down throw into possibly the Falcon down air, but SIC was in time to intercept that.
Oh! That was a spike, he gets it, huge!
Very well played.
Oh, and he gets another one! Sodrek!
He's SDs for it, but that
no tech. That was explosive last, like 10 seconds, that was massive.
That was instantly 3 or 4 stocks gone in 20 seconds.
Wow. See,
and here's the forward smash going through the bike.
And hitting again, nice.
And then the blade beam.
The blade beam could not hold back.
Sodrek wants those 7 KOs.
And here...
I think this is a repeat, yeah. It's because it actually only connected because of the platform.
Yeah.
I just noticed that. I didn't notice that on the first 2 times.
Yeah, actually hit twice as well. You see it maybe added like 5%, then a huge 21%, for went from 115 to 136.
No, but I mean because the platform moved Pikachu towards Wario after it hit the bike.
Yeah.
So the hitbox also moved with Pikachu, and that's why it hit Wario. Yeah. I thought it was just a clean spacing, but it was actually the platform assist.
Oh, you see? So you can see a lot more in the replay. Yes, reminding me, actually, thinking about the idea of replays. Geeky Goon Squad streaming this current. You're watching it welcome to Geeky Goon Squad. Hit the follow button if you haven't already. Also, they have a YouTube. I got to remind. I'm always got to think about this. Instant VOD upload. So that VOD is already up on Geeky Goon Squad's YouTube. So make sure to go and subscribe to that and check back on the VODs that you may have missed, or that one if you wanted to watch that one again. You may remember as well, Geeky Goon Squad used to have the